Here's a great idea for your next outing. A cruise of the L.A. Harbor on a Spirit Cruises yacht. Spirit Cruises offers everything you need to relax and enjoy your time on the water. For more information, call 310-548-8080 or visit spiritmarine.com.
Hi, everybody. For those of you who are just joining us, you're listening to our Veterans Day Armistice show. In the hour to come, we're going to be playing songs for the families and loved ones of those who have fallen, and remember our veterans of all wars. We thank you for your service always. On a much sadder note now, I got to make an announcement. And actually, speaking of Motorhead, I wanted to make the announcement on Rock 50 that we know that on 11/11/2015 that Phil Taylor, to many he was known as Filthy Animal Taylor, Phil passed away, and of course he was the drummer extraordinaire with Motorhead, and we want to share our condolences, deepest condolences to his family and to his friends. Phil actually, I think he died of liver damage. I think it was liver failure. I'm sorry. Liver failure was cited as the cause of his death. So very sad. And great drummer, crazy, great. I had never met him, but I'd heard him play. Definitely heard him play. And obviously I'm not talking about on record. I'm talking about live. And so yeah, he kicked ass. What we're going to do in way of celebrating Phil's life, we're not doing a drum segue today, Mike, and we're not doing a drum segue on Christmas, but in way of a celebration of Phil's life, we're going to do a drum segue on Phil Taylor in January. So, and we're playing a lot of Motorhead and just kind of exalting Phil, so to speak. So anyway, that was I wanted to share that with everybody, and now I want to read a brief statement, and this is based on the unbelievable attack in Paris on Friday, November the 13th, and I'm just going to read a statement. And I think earlier, at the beginning of the show, I was a little out of sorts when I was speaking. And it's because I'm about to read a statement, and I knew that I was going to be reading a statement on the show. And anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and read it. This is from Rock 50 and my family. We send our deepest condolences to the families of those whose lives on Friday, November the 13th, were horribly cut short. Our respect and sincere wishes go to all those who are surviving and recovering from their physical injuries. Our hearts are sad, and we are moved by the courage of the survivors of the Paris attacks. Their outlook and resilience is a stark contrast to the world's shock, fear, and outrage. Leading with a healing response, the survivors have shown an extraordinary example of love and tolerance. We can learn from them. They are to be admired and commended for such selfless enlightenment in the face and shadow of a self-defeating tyrannical sickness. I am thankful that my eldest son, musicians I admire, and a long-time old friend were not in the concert hall at that life-betraying moment when the shots were fired. In all that is honesty and life, music and love will prevail. It will prevail above all wretched consequences. It is light and comfort and solace for millions. Have hope in the spirit of music. May peace reside in the hearts of the suffering forever. Okay, so, and I hate reading statements like that, but but at the same time I feel that statements like that have to be made. And I'm not a politician. I'm a rock musician. But I've been saying things for a number of years now about stuff when it sticks out, and it was time to make a statement as well. And my hat is definitely off to the survivors. I was so moved by watching them on TV and in the reports, and I'm just glad that they're alive and to tell their story. And they are angels on the earth, that's for sure. Okay. Wow. We're back. Just take a deep breath for a moment. For those of you who don't know, that last song that we just played was written by Cole Porter in 1956. It's a song called I Love Paris, sung by a remarkable woman, a fantastic jazz singer, Ella Fitzgerald. And I thought it would be fitting today to nearly end our show, at least end that segue with I Love Paris. And I Love Paris too, as well as Cole Porter and Ella Fitzgerald, and the same way that millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of other people love Paris. And our hearts are on our where when you hold your heart and out, and I don't know what on your lapel or something, or where'd you hold your heart?
On your sleeve.
On your sleeve, yeah. Yeah. Hearts are on the sleeves today, guys. Let me go through everything that we just played. And I loved it. Did you like the show? Man.
Outstanding.
Thank you. Yeah. We've got some real strong songs on the show today. We started with Goodnight Saigon, Billy Joel, Wind of Change. That was the Scorpions. Straws. That was BWB / Bill Ward. Under the Milky Way. That was the Church. The Bells of Remy and the Byrds. Soldiers Things. Brilliant song. Oh God. Tom Waits. Brilliant song. In My Life. The Beatles. With John singing, Rooster, Alice in Chains, The Dogs of War, Pink Floyd, great songs. All these songs are just great. Fiddle and the Drum, A Perfect Circle, What's Going On, Marvin Gaye, the great Marvin Gaye, great song. My Dear Old Friend, I just absolutely love this song, and that was of course Mary Chapin Carpenter, and I just love how she sings it and just brings me to a place where I love to go, and it makes me feel very sad, actually. And then, of course, the great Ella Fitzgerald singing I Love Paris. Okay, well, that ends our set for our Veterans Tribute. We do have one more song to play to take us out on the show today. But I want to say again, thanks to all that have served, all the men and women that are in uniform today. And of course, here at Rock 50, we wish you to stay safe, and God bless you, and thank you for everything you're doing for everybody all over the world. I want to say some thanks to some people. Mike, thanks a lot for today. I want to thank Lisa, Jones, Lemoot. I want to thank Aaron. I'm glad Aaron's back home. He was in France. Aaron's my eldest son. I want to thank Monty for checking in. I want to do a shout out to my kids. One of my grandchildren, Ezra. His birthday is tomorrow. I love you, darling. Love you, love you, love you. I want to do a shout out to the UK. I want to do a shout out to Europe. All our fans and listeners everywhere. Stay strong, stay safe. Thanks for listening to the show today. Be good to yourselves. And let me see. We just appreciate everybody's support and, all the letters that we get and everything. So thank you, thank you, thank you. During World War II, Vera Lynn made this song very popular. She made it popular for the Brits, my mum and dad, and a lot of other people too. And she made it popular for the Allies, for the American soldiers and everybody that was fighting over there, fighting a different enemy this last time. So, who are now our allies today. And But anyway, this time we're going to listen to it. It's a song called We'll Meet Again, but this time it's sung by the late, great Johnny Cash. We'll Meet Again.